Good morning. I am doing our Zoom today from my parents' house before I go to pick up my father from the hospital. So this is going to be a little different today. So for the sub, she's going to pass out the study guide that I'm going to show you in just a second or two here. And they're going to be just using their workbooks and just filling out or circling answers as they go through this. And then Monday, I'm planning on going through the answers, and so I'll have that for you as well. So as you can see, or as you're going to see, this is going to be what we're doing today. So let me share the screen. And look at that. Okay, and I'm going to bring up the study guide. Okay, and so as you can see on the study guide, it says know the difference between rotation and revolution. So I left some space for you to write the different definitions if you like. The reasons for the seasons, that was sort of our little mantra, right? So you can fill that in. Objects that are attracted to each other by the force of, whatever here. What are two ways together that the strength of the force of gravity depend on this and this? We talked about that, and Newton's law, right? Know what a constellation is? Inertia does what to an object? Know the difference between meteor, meteoroid, and meteorite. Earth rotates how many hours and makes a revolution in how many days? Know the terms equinox, vernal, and autumnal. Solstice, which is winter and summer. Know the phases: new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter, waning crescent. And also draw a little picture above the words or underneath the words, and that'll help you there. You don't have to necessarily write a definition. The moon rotates how many days? It makes a revolution around the earth in how many days? Explain why on Earth we only see one side of the moon, or the same side. What are the blank of the moon? That's again, that's that thing we see that changes every night when we look up in the sky. Explain a solar and lunar eclipse. Know what a number is. And again, I left some room for you to write definitions there. A spring tide is the, again, weak or strong tide. And the neap tide, is it the weak or strong tide? Maria on the moon were caused by lava flows. Okay, that's just, I'm giving you that information there. You don't have to do anything with that. The moon is, and that's a fraction of the size of Earth, okay? Where is water most likely found on the moon? And there, you can write that down. Know the terms helio, which again, helio means sun, geo means Earth, systems. One theory of the solar system's formation is a giant cloud of gas and dust. Know the layers of the sun: core, radiation zone, convection zone, photosphere, chromosphere, and corona. And again, those are just given to you, okay? If you want to draw a picture there to the side and sort of label them, you can do that. Know the features of the sun: solar prominences, solar flares, sunspots, solar winds. Know what is common and different for the inner and outer planets, okay? The commonalities, what do they share in common? Where do meteoroids usually come from? Is it the Kuiper belt? Is it the Oort cloud? Is it the asteroid belt? Know that the law of universal gravitation states that every object in the universe attracts every other object. Again, that's just given to you. How many years do sunspots appear? And I left a blank, you can fill that in. Know the terms asteroid belt, Kuiper belt, comets, and their origin, which they come out of the Oort cloud. Know the parts of a comet: nucleus, okay, coma, dust tail, ion tail, or gas tail. Now, this part here is just a little bit from a leftover from the first semester, first 9 weeks, okay? And so this is just a little bit of review what a leaf's cuticle does. Remember, that's that shiny part that sort of helps the leaf retain its moisture. The energy that powers photosynthesis comes from, the big object in our solar system. What are the stages of a plant's life? Blank and blank, okay? So again, what do they do? Do they grow? Do they, photosynthesis, that kind of thing. Know the difference between phloem and xylem. Again, phloem flows up, xylem flows down. What do plants and trees do? Why do they go dormant? And it's not because it gets cold necessarily. That's just a clue there. Non-vascular plants are low growing because of their thin cell walls. So that's a given for you. Know an example of a non-vascular plant. We talked about several of those, moss being probably the most common. And that's it. So you can begin to just fill this out, put notes on this. I'm not going to be taking a grade or anything. This is just, again, a little bit of review. Next Thursday, probably, we're just going to take the test as just a fun thing to do. I know that sounds weird, a test, fun thing to do, right? But we're just going to, it's going to be on Skyward, and we're just going to see how we would do if it was a normal year and we had our semester finals. So this is just going to help you with that. And again, sorry that so many of you are at home. I'm going to miss you when I get back on Friday. So I will try to send emails. This is probably the only time of the day that I'll be able to send some emails out to everybody, as I'll be going up to the hospital and they don't let me in and I can't get to any Wi-Fi. So, and I can't say enjoy, but I guess we'll see you when we get all back together. So thank you. And if there's any questions, email me. I'll try to answer them through the phone. I'm going to email you as a class. I am going to record this and put this into Canvas, but I'm also going to put it into my YouTube channel. So I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.